Sorry I didn't get to this last night, but I was a little bit tired, so I guess better late than never. But here we go. As you can see, here are this is the first 2 weeks of my being released from the hospital. 9/17/25 was my release date. Um, and just up here are my goals. Some of these were set by the app itself, MyFitnessPal. But overall, the main one that we're looking at is here, less than 10 grams of fiber a day. The calories are a little bit up there, but if you have UC, then you know that you probably have to get more calories than normal. You burn a lot more. Um, Luckily, the prednisone helps in eating. I need to eat because I've lost so much weight. So that's why my protein is up. It's important to have a good amount of protein when you are healing from ulcerative colitis, especially a flare. Carbs are just kind of whatever. Fat is important too. I lost some good fat that I need to gain back. Another big important one are my movements for the day. Goal is usually one or two, a normal rhythm, if you will, a normal schedule. And then, of course, my goal is to get back to 190, the weight that I lost. So, day one, prednisone. I had gotten steroid in the hospital via IV, so that is why there is nothing there. But as soon as I got home, I started eating. I had breakfast in the hospital, but yeah, got home, started eating some croissant sandwiches, I believe. A little bit of soup. Had to be careful with that because it did have veggies in it. Um, but ultimately, that first day back, I did start eating a decent amount again due to the steroids. And then of course, my weight of the day. So now move on to day two. 9/18/25. This was my first day of oral prednisone. I'm on a taper, so 40 milligrams to start. This goes on for 10 days. As you can see, my calories went up a decent amount, but also so did my fiber in the red zone. That's They told me to stay under 10 grams, but 15 would be that's kind of the max. Don't want to go above 15. That's danger zone. But still mostly got to stay below 10. Okay, protein bumped way up, probably more than I needed. Um, Carbs also went up a little bit, fat down, movements up one. Not exactly great, but it's healing. That's day two out of the hospital. Not, oops, 9/19, 40 milligrams again, 2,700 and change, 7 grams of fiber in the good zone. Protein, that's probably about perfect right now with my weight. Um, Going to 140, it dropped, unfortunately. And I forgot to say I did not record my weight that day, unfortunately. Um, Oops, dropped something. So carbs went up, fat down, movements down. That's good. You'll see a trend there, which is fantastic. 920, 40 milligrams again, 3,100 calories. So getting up there, man. The steroids starting to kick in, starting to eat a lot. Just can't stop. Fiber maxed out kind of at the 10 mark. Protein a little bit higher than the day before, but that's okay. Again, need the healing. 398 grams of carbs, 95 grams of fat. Movements dropped to 5. That's good. That's good. That means that I'm starting to digest the food better, absorb the nutrients, and not lose as much liquids and electrolytes. 921, 9 grams of fiber, 2,600 grams of, or sorry, 26 2,600 calories. 147 protein, 285 carbs, 106 fat, 7. So it went up on movements a little bit, but as you can see, I did gain some weight. 922, 3,400, big amount, large amount of calories that day. Again, the prednisone is just kicking in, and I just want to eat. 12, so not exactly ideal in terms of fiber, but that's okay. 197, again, a lot of protein, probably more than I really needed. Carbs, fat, movements up again, and I kind of equated this to eating more. Um, Understandable. I mean, the more you eat, the more movements you're probably going to have. And here we go again. I'm weighing at night, by the way. I'm weighing at the end of the day rather than in the morning, just because it makes me feel better. You lose weight overnight, and that can be kind of demeaning, I guess, if you wake up and you're much less than you want to be. So I usually, I do at the end of the night track my weight. So again, up 923, 3,500. Wow, lot. Eating a ton, eating a ton. Protein probably on the better side now. 46, 461, 124, 7. So it dropped again. But again, check out that number. Gaining weight little by little. 924, 3,100, 8.3 grams of fiber, 157. This is probably about perfect here, almost equal to my weight. They usually say the rule of thumb is 1 gram of protein per kilo, but I like doing, I'm American, so I like doing 1 gram of protein per 1 gram or 1 pound of body weight. So this is about perfect for me. 925. This is probably about the range that I should stick around as best as I can. 2,500, although losing a decent amount of calories due to the UC. So they usually say, I guess, 250 to 500 grams more calorie wise when you have UC, but you can kind of judge it yourself. Good amount of fiber, higher on the protein, carbs are up, fat down, way down. 926, still on this 40 milligrams, still going strong on that. Believe I have one more day of 40 milligrams before my taper. 2,800, 11.9, 166, all the way. But again, I'm loving this trend of growing. I think I go down once right here on 927. I go down to 156.6, but that's all right, because then the next day on my first taper, 35 milligrams of prednisone, I go up 2 pounds. And 929, here you can see my numbers. 158 went down a little bit, down again for 930, and up back to 158.2. So here you go. I guess again I'll scroll down one more time for you to see slowly my progress. If you need to pause the video, by all means do so. But here are my first 2 weeks out of the hospital and my progression in terms of gaining my weight back, but also healing my UC. So I'll probably go weekly from here on out, giving you weekly rundowns. Sorry this was a little bit rough. First time doing it, we'll see how it goes from here. But again, I just wanted to show you guys my progress for the first 2 weeks. So yeah, stay strong and let's beat this together. Cheers. Peace.